Hey guys, I'm Sage Valentine, and I'm back here to review another episode of Celebrity Big Brother Season 1, episode number 5. So let's just get down to it. Let me know in the comment box below what you thought of this episode, but me, I liked it. Had a lot of drama. One person decided, you know what, if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna spill the tea to the two most dangerous players in the house, but I'm going to spill the tea. I've had enough. And that person was Miss Keisha Knight Pulliam, aka Rudy, from The Cosby Show. So, on the feeds, I was pretty much made aware of the fact that Ross was considering backdooring Omarosa, and by the time I got into that conversation, I'm just like, I wonder where this is coming from. And then I started watching the feeds again, and then he was kind of wavering back and forth, and he's asking everybody. I'm just like, dude, you're the HOH. Make the decision. Either you want to backdoor her or not. Because he kept talking about Shannon did this, Shannon said this, and I'm just like, if Shannon is the threat, then get rid of the threat or convince everybody else in your group to get on board with your idea. Alrighty, so Keisha and Omarosa are nominated, as you know. Omarosa said she's focused on winning. She wants to lay low and win the veto. Keisha said that she will go out fighting. And if you think about it, she kind of did. She kind of did. Shannon is expecting Omarosa to go off. I'm like, no. Omarosa worked in the White House. Omarosa is on a completely different level of black person than what people are used to. Now, keep in mind that on TV, you see the girl, yes, type black girl. That's not Omarosa. No. Omarosa's trying to get hired for something else. Yes, she got fired from the Trump administration, but she could still get a job somewhere else. She's trying to remain composed. And as far as Keisha's concerned, no. Keisha's too educated, too classy for all of that. That's a conversation for a whole different video, but let's get back to this review. Ross was concerned about Omarosa, given the fact that she had that asthma attack. Omarosa hasn't really had a chance, she said, to hang with people and just to chat. She started thinking about that when she was in the hospital for that short time. And Ross said that he was prepared for Omarosa's wrath, and he's not really believing this calm, subdued Omarosa, because Ross's idea of Omarosa comes from reality TV show villain Omarosa. Nobody really knows the real Omarosa. Brandy and Ari don't like the nominations. They said that their group needs to get Shannon out of the house because she's dangerous. Brandy said that Shannon is overplaying. Ari wants Keisha and Omarosa to stay. Ari said that Shannon and Lady O are very strong women, and they are threats, but Shannon and James are pretty big threats. Brandy tells Ross to get Keisha on their side. They need to break up James and Shannon. Even Ross starts thinking about the idea of breaking those two up. It's crazy how things turn out in Big Brother. Expect the unexpected. Ross has to convince Marissa to come to their side, and he sees that Shannon is still up, and I believe Ari and Marissa and I think Brandy were in the room, and they're just looking at Shannon like, why is this chick still up? I guess Shannon reminds them of Vanessa Russo from, I believe that was season 17. Remember, Vanessa in regular Big Brother used to be up late a lot. She used to think a lot. Her wheels would be turning. Like, she was brilliant in that respect. Now, Marissa is completely down to get out Shannon. And Omarosa starts talking about her time in the White House. And you got to keep in mind that she worked there, the White House, under Clinton. So when she got hired again, I was not surprised about that. Not that I like the idea of her working with Trump again. I'm going to say that again. But I'm not surprised that she got hired again. Mark is a floater. He knows he's a floater, and he's down with the idea to get Shannon out of the house. He said it'll help his game. Ross is having second thoughts about making this big move. Some people on Twitter were like, this big move, it's too early for this. I'm like, no, this game is 3 weeks long. So really, in Big Brother right now, we are in week 2. Yeah, it's time to make the really big moves. Shannon comes to the HOH room door, and everyone is in the HOH, and they act like they're sleeping because they don't want to talk to her at all. And I wonder if she picked up on that, because they claim that Shannon is very perceptive because she appears to be, but they're saying that like she's aware, and by they I mean the house guest, she's aware of everything that's going on in that house to a degree. So maybe she picked up on that. I don't know. Meta is a mess. When he was in that hot tub playing with those flamingos that he called ducks, I was like, you're a mess, Meta. I love you. I really do. So anyway, Ross, Keisha, Omarosa, Ari, and Marissa and Shannon are all playing in the veto competition, which is called Now You See It. And Marissa won the veto. All of a sudden, Keisha broke down crying, and I'm like, hold on, what is going on? And before we could find out what happened, BB went to commercial. Okay, so the deal with Keisha was that if she continued to pump the milk out of her breast, by the time she made it home to her daughter after all was said and done, she would have no more breast milk left. So because Keisha convinced her not to, Marissa decided not to use the veto, which meant Shannon was safe, and all of Shannon's fans online were going crazy. They're so happy. I'm completely just like, okay, we'll continue the drama. This is the one season where I'm not like, okay, I like this one more than this one, more than this one, more than this one. I'm just like, I'm here for the drama. I'm here for the messiness. I'm here for Celebrity Big Brother. And Brandy and Ari are more than likely really upset because this was their idea to put Shannon out. I mean, Ross probably had an idea, but they were the ones really pushing Ross to really consider this. I think Marissa was talking to them as well, but I think Brandy and Ari were really pushing it. Okay. So the backdoor plan is dead, and I'm sure that Brandy and Ari are pretty upset. Keisha and Omarosa make their speeches. Keisha basically begs to go home. She also ends up exposing the backdoor plan to Shannon. Meanwhile, Omarosa is just like, listen, I'm here still to play. Can you guys make sure that you vote Keisha out the house and keep me here? All right. So in a vote of 7-0, Keisha is evicted. Shannon, Ari, Brandy, James, Mark, Marissa, and Meta all vote her out. I'm so proud of Meta. World peace, by the way, because he finally figured out how to vote. Because last time he didn't mean to vote out Chuck. He just kind of got confused. And on a side note, I'm starting to think that this whole confused, silly Meta is all a part of his strategy so that he looks harmless. So Keisha talks to Julie, and she says, you know, it was not easy for her to ask them to vote her out. Her heart goes out to all of the parents that are in the Big Brother house. And Keisha was surprised that she bonded with Omarosa, given the fact that she is or was for Obama, and Omarosa's obviously was working under Trump. She said that she was not going to tear another black woman down. She said Shannon caused a lot of the divide in the house, and that's why she spilled the tea on Shannon to, I believe it was James, because she was whispering something to James, and that was part of it. And now Keisha is in the jury. Honestly, as far as this episode goes, as I said when I started this review, I liked it, but I want to know what you all thought of the episode. So let me know, leave me some comments, and I'll be back on Wednesday to review episode number 6. I love you all. Bye, guys. Bye.